There is a silent war happening around you, not with bullets, not with fists, but with distractions, with noise, with weakness. Every time you scroll through meaningless content, every time you explain yourself to people who don't even deserve your voice, every time you give your energy to drama, to chaos, to dead-end people, you bleed, you leak power, and you wonder why your mind feels scattered, why you're angry for no reason, why you can't focus, why your life feels like it's stuck in neutral. The world is feeding on your energy, and the only way to rise above it, to walk through this world untouched like a shadow with fire behind his eyes, is to become ruthless with what you allow in your life. That's what the Stoics knew, and that's what most men today have forgotten. This isn't about peace, this is about control, power, self-command, mental sovereignty, the kind that makes you unshakable, even when the whole world collapses. If you're ready to become mentally untouchable, follow these 7 brutal Stoic rules. Not all of them will feel good, but all of them will make you dangerous. Rule 1. Consume only what uplifts and educates you. Just as food causes chronic disease, so can your content diet cause mental decay. You're not just what you eat, you're what you consume. And most people today are feeding on poison, gossip, drama, fake lives on Instagram, mindless TikTok scrolls, weak entertainment designed to dull your mind and tame your fire. If a man can recall the day without having improved himself, he should consider it lost. Every second you spend consuming junk is a second you're training your brain to be passive, addicted, soft. Want to kill your energy fast? Consume like everyone else. Want to rise above the herd? Be militant with your inputs. Only feed your mind things that challenge you, sharpen you, educate you, elevate you, and cut everything else off like dead weight. Your mental diet is either your fuel or your poison. Choose wisely. Rule 2. Stay away from those who exhaust you. Let's be brutal. Some people are vampires, not with fangs, but with energy. You talk to them for 10 minutes and feel like you just ran a marathon. They drain you. They pull you into their chaos. They make you explain yourself. They keep you small, and most of the time, they're not even aware they're doing it. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly." But he didn't say, stay with them. He said, don't let them infect you. You must be surgical with your circle. If someone exhausts you every time you speak, distance is medicine. Energy is a currency. Protect it like your life depends on it, because it does. Rule 3. Prioritize relentlessly. Here's a dark truth. Most of what you do doesn't matter. You think you're being productive, but you're just busy, running around like a headless chicken. No aim, no focus. Stoics believed in purpose-driven action. If you're not prioritizing your mission, your craft, your training, you're just burning time. And time is the only thing you can't buy back. Ask yourself, what moves the needle? What builds my mind? What sharpens my skills? What feeds my vision? Then cut everything else. Relentless prioritization is how you become lethal. You don't need more hours. You need to stop wasting the ones you already have. Rule 4. Practice the power of pausing. Modern life is fast, too fast. People talk without thinking, react without reflection. They rage, they panic, they spiral. You want to be different? Pause. The Stoics were masters of restraint. They knew impulse is weakness, reaction is slavery. If someone does wrong, the harm lies not in the wrong itself, but in your response to it. Every time you pause before you speak, you take control. Every time you pause before you react, you rob chaos of its power. This is mental jujitsu. Let the world move fast. You move with precision. The pause is your weapon. Wield it. Rule 5. Reduce over-explaining. You don't need to explain your decisions to people who don't get it. You don't need to justify your standards. You don't need to defend your silence, your goals, or your way of life. Silence is power. Explaining is often weakness dressed as kindness. The truth is, most people aren't listening to understand you. They're listening to judge, compare, or poke holes. So why waste your breath? Marcus Aurelius didn't argue, he acted. He wrote in his Meditations, a journal meant for himself, not to impress anyone else. That's how real men move. Quiet, focused, unavailable. Men with purpose don't overtalk. They build, they move, they disappear into work. They let results speak, not words. Most people explain because they want permission or validation. Don't fall for that trap. When your vision is clear and your mission is personal, the need to explain dies. Let others ask questions. Let them wonder. Confusion is part of the game. Don't explain, execute. The more silent you are, the more threatening you become. Rule 6. Reject things that don't serve you. Not everything deserves a place in your life. Not every opportunity is worth taking. Not every invitation deserves a yes. If it doesn't build you, feed you, or sharpen you, it's a distraction. And distractions are assassins of progress. Most men today are drowning not because of failure, but because of excess. Too many tasks, too many people, too many obligations that don't align with anything. The Stoic path is about subtraction. Discipline is cutting away, cutting deep. Seneca said, "If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable." If you don't know your direction, you'll chase everything. And chasing everything leads to exhaustion, not excellence. If you know your path, clarity becomes your compass. You'll see things for what they are, anchors or fuel. Say no more often. Decline without guilt. Cut things fast. Burn bridges if you have to. Simplicity isn't weakness, it's war strategy. Streamline your life until only what matters remains. This is your life, this is your mind, and there's no room for dead weight when you're building something unstoppable. Rule 7. Be strict about your morning habits. The way you start your day determines how the world treats you. Weak men roll out of bed and look at their phone. They check notifications. They scroll. They react. They begin the day already enslaved to the world's agenda. Strong men begin with intention, with rituals, with silence, with command. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, 'I am rising to do the work of a human being.' That's the standard. You don't need motivation. You need systems. Wake up early. Move your body. Feed your mind. Plan your war for the day. No excuses. No softness. Your mornings must be militant, because if you can win the first hour, you win the day. Become the fortress. Energy is everything. It's your fire, your discipline, your focus, your soul. If you don't guard it with violence, the world will consume you. You'll be distracted, broken, emotionally fragile. You'll wonder why your life feels like it's slipping through your fingers. You'll start blaming luck, people, fate. But it was you. You left the gates open. You let the world feed on your attention, your emotions, your strength. But if you live by these 7 brutal Stoic rules, you become a fortress, a mind of steel, a shadow with intention, a storm that bows to no man, untouchable, unshaken, cold-blooded under pressure. You stop reacting and start dominating. Let the world burn with noise and drama. Let the weak chase pleasure and validation. You move in silence. You sharpen your soul. You conserve your power. You train in the dark and wait with patience. And when the moment comes, you strike with precision and no hesitation. Now ask yourself, are you truly free? Or are you still leaking energy into people, problems, and poison that don't deserve you? Fix it. Master your energy and become dangerous, because in this world, only the fortified survive. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.